Well, yes. Just Our Luck Gaming presents Jolcast. Well, no, not really, is it? Gen Z, yeah. We wanted to talk about it. We're going back into a little bit of a podcasting thing once a week. We want to try something a little bit new so you guys get to understand how I edit as Dr. Just and use my companion, Madam Hour.
Companion?
Is that the wrong thing?
A companion?
Companion. Companion. What would it be? Companion.
Mrs.?
Yeah, no, I know that.
No? I'll be your business partner.
Business partner. All right. Okay, so, yeah, Gen Z, what do you think to it, Madam Hour? One of our favourites. Yeah, absolutely loved it.
Loved the editing.
Yeah.
The dancing.
The dancing.
The 80s.
The 80s. Well, obviously it's generation Gen Z, isn't it? So from boomers all the way to the 80s. But yeah, this is when we had a little fellow YouTuber, didn't we? Come and join us.
Mr. Divinity Omen.
Yeah. He popped his little nose in on this little Gen Z series, and we absolutely loved it. I thought it was an absolutely brilliant series. Nothing like I've ever seen before. It's just a pity that it was just dried out. It just
did well, did it, on the channel?
Yeah, but I don't.
The first episode did all right, but the game itself just doesn't have a lot of players anymore.
Yeah, I think it's one of those like.
We're late to the party, weren't we?
Oh, we were very late to the party, about 4 years.
Yeah.
Wait, when did it come out? 2020.
Don't know.
Have a look there. But yeah, so the editing style, this is when we first started going to a little bit more of a cinematic type of view, which was hard, which was very, very hard when there was no cinematic play, especially obviously Madam Hour's lovely hair and trying to capture all those different things. That's why we used a little bit of Div, a little bit of me, a little bit of Madam Hour, trying to get those nice little shots in. But yeah, the art in this game was absolutely brilliant. I think when was it made?
2019.
2019. So we were very late to the party. 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
It was 4 years. Would we go back?
I'd play it.
Would you play it on your stream?
Would it get views though? Probably not.
Oh, yeah, maybe you could call it Gen X.
Maybe I have to call it a different game.
Maybe a different game. GTA 5.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, Stranger Things.
It was like Stranger Things, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. I thought it was a masterclass of the game.
And we still don't know the story to it. The storyline.
God, my chair's so squeaky. Listen to that.
You need to WD-40 the chairs. I know people hear on my stream all the time.
Yeah, I know, but it's.
We don't need sound effects.
We do. Listen.
They can hear it.
Oh, am I? Yeah, it's just a crap seed.
Imagine if that wasn't picking up and there was just silence that you're going to have to fill now with an edited squeak.
Oh yeah, no, I'll fit that in like a squeaked down the slide on Scum. That was fun.
Was that fun?
That was fun. That was really fun. We are doing this quite late, aren't we? Kids asleep. It's
11:05.
11:05. Lovely. Not going to lie.
My battery's on 1%.
Oh, is it? Why don't you put it on charge? Go and put it on charge quickly.
I'm too lazy.
It's literally 15 steps upstairs.
I'm watching you do dancing.
Oh, what? You can't just keep watching me doing dancing on our Gen Z.
I've got no bullets, but I've got a gun out.
Oh, no. Your bullets are your dance moves.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, God.
We're just having a great time. We were just having a party.
I know. Didn't we find Div? That was it. We used the radio.
Div?
I think we find Div a little bit later on.
I don't think Div was in episode 1.
He was 100% in episode 1. I'm sure he was. It was good. Oh, wait, is that him? I'm sure that was him. I think we go out over here and we find him because he's ahead of us. But yeah, going back to Gen Z, one of our favourite games.
How many episodes did we do?
We did six episodes of Gen Z.
That was me reading
IKEA.
Yeah, I could read IKEA.
Yeah. Editing this was fun because our sound system, your mic, my mic, our distance between one another was about 20 centimeters.
Yeah, we were squashed on one desk.
We were squashed on one desk. 2 PCs, one desk, in a kitchen, double echo, trying to reduce the noise. Well, the echo between me and you.
And mics being so close.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying now. That's our issue now is the double echo. We always constant. It's just like the mic bleed. Even though we want to put on noise gate, the problem is that your noise is you speak too softly sometimes
and too high.
I speak too low and too loud. So
seems like a you problem.
It does seem like a me problem. Oh Jesus! I didn't see that cut coming.
That was a bright cut.
Jesus Christ!
That was a sharp cut.
That was very sharp. I think this is where we met Div.
You keep saying this.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure we met Div somewhere because he did take part. Do miss Div playing with Div.
Yeah, me too.
We do miss playing with Div. So, yeah, the mics. Going back to the mics were very interesting.
We only had cheap mics.
We did have cheap mics.
£20 mics.
Yeah, which wasn't fun.
Well, not for you for editing. But
no, it wasn't. It took me an extra 15 minutes trying to cut it down.
When we first started, we had one mic and I didn't even used to talk.
Do you remember we had that?
Just you.
Oh God, that mic was
your
rubbish.
Voiceover?
Oh yeah, you did a voiceover. Oh my God, we still got that on the channel. Don't go and watch it.
Don't go and watch everything.
Well, don't worry,
I'll see that in the analytics.
Yeah, then I know everyone's got to an X amount of time through this podcast.
Gaia mod?
That's just the Gaia mod, yeah, on Arc. Oh God, I tried to do a voiceover and then I realised how. Because we were actually going to do like a weekly thing on Arc. You know that. Like originally we were going to do it as in a weekly update. So we're going to play for like throughout the week, compile it in to one video, do a talk over on it, and then release it every weekly going, oh, this is what happened this week on Arc, blah blah blah, you know, something more dramatic. Instead of 100 days we wanted to do something weekly. Now we've just given someone an idea and then they're going to run with it, aren't they?
I think we changed our mind because we realised the chaos that actually unfolds as we play in real time
it was
is just an actual thing for us on every game.
Well, look at this.
We were battering these robots.
Yeah, I think we did have it on easy though.
No, we didn't.
No, Div came to us on the second episode.
I said that.
Yeah, I think you were right. Because I remember I crashed into the big bloke in the beginning. Remember? Yeah, that was it. I remember now. Yeah, and the editing side of it was very interesting. Sound, double echo. Still a double echo today. I don't know whether I should just like move into the
shed. Shed.
Thanks.
It's okay.
I don't want to be in the shed.
Why not?
Well, I would like to be in the shed.
You never see us.
I'll just be editing.
You never see us. Huh? You just pop in for your water. Oh, it's an outside tap actually. It'll be all right. Drink from the dog bowl.
Thanks.
Okay.
That's
where you'll be if you carry on.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys want to see like a video of us talking through this also.
Like a real-time video.
Yeah, we don't know. We want to see...
Do you want to see a gaming podcast of our old videos?
Well, not necessarily of our old videos, but more of why we edited it that way, because no one gets to really see how I edit.
Does anybody care? I hope they do. People want to listen to how you edit and
it's not more that... Maybe they don't care.
That's what I'm asking.
They just want to see the video.
Not us talking.
No, so why are we doing this podcast?
End of podcast.
There we go, guys.
Time for bed.
Yeah, night. Just wanted to see if you guys wanted to be more and understand how we edit. obviously none of our stuff is scripted, as we've said multiple times.
As most people know now.
Yes. Proof of that is... Oh, don't get me wrong. We do...
we try to plan an episode.
We try and plan an episode, like a goal for the episode.
Yeah, like I want to go here by the end of this episode.
Yeah. And it's a bit hard for us to... Oh, sorry. Chair uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, we need to sort this out. We need to sort this out. We need like a little studio.
We need an extension. The house.
No, we don't.
We need a studio. You've got one in the shed.
Yeah, I need to sort out that. No, the shed's perfectly fine. The shed's organised, always organised.
Mm-hmm. What's the schematics tree?
What?
Schematics tree?
Yeah, I know that's a schematic tree.
No,
I remember. What was her name again?
Therese. You used to shout at her for talking.
Oh, she was so annoying.
She used to really annoy you.
Yeah, she did. She got it everywhere. She was like one of those...
She was everywhere.
She was everywhere.
She was always on the phone.
Yeah. Like
do
rude.
you remember we used to call these sandwiches?
Oh, yes. Our little sandwiches.
To eat our sandwiches to feel better.
Who said it was sandwiches?
Crafty Mini.
Was it Crafty Mini?
Because he played this game too.
He has Crafty Mini. He's doing really well.
He is?
He's doing very, very well. I loved his...
YouTube video?
Yeah, I loved his recent short with the crossbow. Looked more like an elf. I liked his elf one. The elf painting.
Probably going to
really
kill you
nice.
for saying elf.
Yeah, it's most probably some like warlock or something like that. But I call it an elf.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Just eat my sandwiches.
Yeah, you eat your sandwiches. But no, it was going back to games that we miss playing. That gems that people forgot about. That people should go back and play. That's why we wanted to do this. We're doing Gen Z. Obviously, was one of our favourites. But then also...
Oh, you make me want to play it now.
I know.
We were very lucky. We were part of the creator programme for Myth of Empires.
Yes, we were. I wish we could have done more of it. Mm-hmm. The only problem was it was so time consuming.
It's so grindy.
Your
tattoos.
I know.
That's what I call tattoos.
Yeah, don't talk. My tattoos are the best.
We're not getting.
My tattoos.
We're not going there.
Yes, we are. What a game! What a game! It's a pity that they had lost their... Well, they didn't lose their lawsuit, did they?
They're doing really well. The new DLC's out in 2 weeks. The new map.
No, they had the Greek one.
No, there's another new one coming out. I've just read the update.
Is it Persian? Oh, God, we've got to get back on that.
It's literally out on the 20th of March. You can sign up now to have early... Content creators can sign up now to have early release, to get on before, to have video ready for release on the 20th of March.
See, now, this is what we should be short clipping and putting it
We can't really short clip that, because we can say it's out, but you can't say the content creator stuff.
Why?
Because you can't. Because it's only for content creators who are part of the programme.
Well, maybe they don't know that.
Who doesn't know that?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so Myth of Empires. Absolutely. Incredible game.
It's a beautiful game.
It was just so... I was hoping it would be more on the long... They would go down the path of, like, more rideable animals, more... a little bit more like an Ark type of thing. They had that element, but they didn't also. I think Ark was a very unique game, and a lot of Ark players, when this first came out, played it. Syntac, Miola, Roz.
Well, they dabbled.
They dabbled in it.
They played like we played it.
No, God, no.
We played the hell out of it.
Do you remember when we did? Remember when we used to do... and we never recorded it. You remember the building, the Empire building that we built on that...
We put hours into this game off recording. But we weren't doing much for the channel, though. We had time to...
Oh, yeah.
We had time to sit and play this for 8 hours a day. Not, like, consistently 8 hours, but on and off for 8 hours a day. Because we weren't doing editing and that. We weren't doing too much for the channel. We're doing like 1 or 2 ARC videos a week, and that was it, and some shorts.
Yeah, and I remember we built a palace. I wish we had some of that evidence. Because how many hours did I spend on it? Oh God. I think I would get home from work, we'd have dinner, hop on, and then
Play till midnight.
Building,
Go
to work. Yeah, it was. We played it hard. We really did. We went and got Meteor. We even had a Meteor.
We used to have to do day trips on the horse and carriage.
Yeah. Day
up
trips
to the mountain, because it would take hours to get there, what you need, and get home. And that's when we say grindy, real time grindy, as in you'd have to pack a picnic on your horse to go to get the materials you need from the mountain, which would take 2 hours in real life to get there.
Oh, it was deadly. I remember we got the meteoric iron. Remember from the village at the top on the original map, the cold village, and used to beat. We had like meteoric shields. We had everything.
We were pretty high up
We were
in the ranking.
I think we got quite high. Remember when we built?
We never got to the top.
No, we did. We did at that one point. It was me and you. And they had that other...
Oh, on the server.
On the server, on their server, on their ongoing server, because they had to create a server. And they wanted to see who could make the best base. That's why we did it. And we put ourselves in. And, that's when we built our base.
Oh, look at your tattoos there.
I know. I remember when all the names that came out with this.
Your Chinese names.
Oh, the Chinese names were brilliant.
Chinese
Every single Chinese. I remember when the server first came out, it was Luke Pong, and it was like something wrong.
Oh, the characters.
The characters, but actual people. Yeah,
actual people. And you know what? They were always very friendly.
Yes.
We always every server we were on, it was a very nice community. But then I heard that certain players were taking over certain servers, and as in all, we were on PvE though, weren't we?
Yeah, we were on PvE.
I think they had a lot of trouble with PvP servers on there.
PvP. It was Sovereign RPG did it. Very good channel, guys. Go and see Sovereign RPG.
I wonder what he's up to.
He was playing Return of Moria, wasn't he? But the beginning stages of this, on the very first island. Brilliant.
That lag.
Yeah, but that was your ping. That was when we shared the same... That's when you were sat next to me.
Yeah, I know, it's still lag.
It was horrible.
We still get lag now, so I don't know what we're saying.
No, but it wasn't that bad. Was this at the old house?
No, it was here.
Was it? Yeah. You sure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
And this actual video did very well. It got well over 1,500 views.
I really loved Myth of Empires.
Do you remember the rice paddies?
Oh,
And we'd
God.
always try to get a rice paddy field, but when we got on the server, there was already
16,000 people on
already
it.
got the rice paddies.
And then you had to be level 60 to get your own rice paddy.
Oh, I loved it.
Would you stream it?
I don't even think it's a category on Twitch. I honestly, I don't know why nobody plays it. Although, with this new big update, this new map they've got coming out, who knows? It could kick off again.
I hope it does.
People just don't like grindy games anymore. People get bored.
But farming's a grindy game.
Yeah, I know.
That was a really, really grindy game. But this was next level. This was... I remember we used to have a picnic basket and we used to go out. Remember we had a cooler box on it?
On the
cooler
carriage.
box. And then we had to go into the desert. And then once we were done in the desert, we'd have to keep filling it up with ice. So you had to have a refrigerator to do the ice, to then have the cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Then when we went to the swamp, we used to have the incense.
And the crocodiles.
Yeah. So we didn't get malaria or malaria sickness to get jade. then it was just next
our
level.
empire.
Just our empire. Yes, that's what we were called. And then this is when Crabtree had. Wasn't Crabtree was on this map? Yeah, Crabtree had a base.
We had a server.
We did have a server.
This was one of our very first servers we had.
It was Crabtree was on it, and was it Render?
No. I don't think he's part of the community anymore. There's another guy.
Bushpig?
No, Bushpig was Ark. I can't remember who. I deleted the channel out of Discord, to be fair.
Did you? Aww.
Myth of Empires before Star Citizen. No, was it after Star Citizen? We did Myth.
No, this was
so
before.
Myth of Empires then would have been the first sort of thing that I'd put in the Discord, because I had a Myth of Empires channel within our Discord that was had 5 people in.
Yeah, that's right. It was Myth.
Must have been
It
Myth.
must have been Myth. Talking about Star Citizen.
Yeah.
This
episode, I reckon, completely changed our whole YouTube journey.
Yeah. Yeah. We're bringing it back, aren't we?
We're bringing it back?
We are.
It never really went. We just had a little break from it whilst they sorted it all out. But it's never going to be sorted out.
No,
ever going to be sorted out.
It is. I absolutely. This game changed everything.
I think it changed gaming for us.
Yeah.
I think we realised what sort of games were out there. Well, no, not even games. There's not many like this out there. That this was out there. We didn't realise that this sort of game was out there.
I remember. Who did I?
I remember the day you told me. I think I got back. I'd got back home.
Yeah.
And you were like, we need to try this game. And then we sort of looked, because of the money and stuff. Or just buy one copy.
Oh, no. You remember what happened with it? Remember what happened when I bought it?
No.
So you remember we bought it off the one account?
Yeah.
Okay, I bought the 2 games. Thinking I could gift it to you so I could get more points. Yeah. So what I did was, me being Dr. Just and a dumbass, I basically bought the one copy, bought the other copy, but didn't realise you couldn't share it.
Yeah, we had to refund.
So we had to get Madame Hour's copy. Oh, Jesus, I remember that. Madame Hour's copy off another account and then wait until we got refunded. But you know what? Star Citizen were quick.
Oh, yeah.
They refunded it in about an hour. Mm-hmm. And I still remember me and Jude playing this. We skipped the tutorial because he thought, God, it can't be that hard.
Let's just record.
Yeah.
Because we always like to get our
first opinion.
Our impressions on the game.
I never, at first, I never knew that could be a thing. The watch. And I believe that when we first watched this and tried to understand Star Citizen correctly, I remember texting in the group, when is Terra, how do we get to Terra Nova or Terra and Pyro? So we actually flew, I think it was after this episode, we actually flew to the jump point, hoping that the jump point would be open.
It wasn't even there.
It wasn't even, yeah.
We were just flying around.
We were flying, we were like, I was like, I remember looking at the map. Remember the map? The map was, the map was incredible. And what happened was, I remember showing Madame Hour the map itself and how many systems there were and where the aliens were and, you know, where the different factions were and who was what. And I was like, oh my God, we were so invested in it. And then all of a sudden it was like, yeah, this is something different, isn't it? This was amazing. And then we realised that there was no jump points.
Yeah, and that all that stuff on the map wasn't actually there.
No, it wasn't.
It's all a concept. It's planned.
Yeah.
But since this, they've released loads of things.
Oh God, yeah,
Absolutely
Jesus.
loads of things now.
I can't wait to get back on it, to be fair.
Yeah.
I actually really miss it. Really miss it. It's just
I think we
that...
should record it tomorrow.
When this is going out. Get like a little stockpile of it. Because we're still doing our mercenary thing. We still got our mercenary
Yeah, but
series
there's a
to do.
whole new thing now.
I know, we've got to get in the faction.
We need to
But
pick a side.
But maybe we can go away and come back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we went and got trained by the Mandalorian.
Did we?
Yes, the first season of Mandalorian.
I reckon it needs to be a comeback. We come back to Star Citizen. How long have you not done it for?
4 months? 3 months?
We did Pyro.
Pyro is released in December.
I don't think we've done it since like January. Have you done it in 2025?
I can check.
My battery's probably going to die if I check. It's on 1%.
No, we've done it in 2025.
Oh, the title could have been We Come Back to Star Citizen in 2025.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why did we do it in 2025?
Well, we can still have that title.
We can, yeah.
We can.
Don't steal it.
Oh, I'm sure someone's already got it out there. It's not like we've patented it.
It's my title.
It's not just your
my
title.
title.
Okay. And yeah, I remember us editing this. This was...
I remember you doing the intro, and you being, because the actual first episode we recorded, we didn't put out.
No.
It was chopped up for the intro.
Yeah. Because my sound was shocking.
And then we had to record it again.
Yeah.
But if anyone ever saw the sort of outtakes of the pilot episode we never released.
Do you know, I wish we had released it.
I wish we had it. We didn't have it, did we? I don't think we've got it anyway.
No, we don't have it anyway.
But it was so funny. It really, really was.
I never knew how to fly.
I
it.
still don't know now.
No, do you know what? I reckon... No, how does this sound?
Okay.
I don't fly.
No, because...
You fly.
You've been gifted beautiful ships.
No, I will fly. But you've also got to fly. You've got to learn to fly.
I've got my alien ship that I can't wait to get back into.
I know. That one, the people from the community gave us absolutely amazing.
I was gifted the Akrutar, whatever it is. I don't think it's called that.
Well, you got to say it like a Klingon.
I'm not a Klingon.
You're you do Klingon. I'm not a Klingon. I know you're a Klingon. I might look like one, yes, but no. It's this episode was just the first episode of Star Citizen was just absolutely brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I never knew how to talk to people. I still remember we had 13,000 CCUs, I remember, or something like 15,000 or whatever it was.
We couldn't fill up the
we could, yeah.
quantum, do you remember that?
Yeah, and I was just so confused, and I was getting frustrated because, and then I realised it was Star Citizen. It wasn't just me being incapable of doing stuff.
No, we learnt over time that Star Citizen
is incapable of doing stuff.
Does what it wants to do, and you either embrace it or you get angry and quit. And you've done both.
I don't think
several times.
I think
we've recorded for 2 hours and then crashed. The game's crashed and the server's crashed. And we've had to scrap that.
The episode.
That was the big problem.
That was.
We don't have much free time to record, so that was one of the reasons.
One day we will get there. We will get there.
We'll have a whole day of recording Star Citizen.
Yep. And editing it. I'll cut that little bit out.
I'm yawning.
Yeah, me too.
I'm tired now.
I know, I'm also tired now. Okay. Yeah, and the way I had to cut this up and get it sorted was ridiculous, and the Star Citizen community was phenomenal. I still remember when I went in there, and we.
Then about the Discord. Or the chat?
Just everyone, like the community, the Star Citizen community, where we met new people, we met family and friends, like people that, really, really helped us, guided us, people that have never left, and, no one's ever, but this is why we want to bring it back, because we love it, and
our community love it.
Everyone loves it. It's just, it's so hard and to say no to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
but one 20-minute episode, how many hours in total would you say that takes to record and edit? We normally record Star Citizen for a minimum of 2 hours.
And then edit it all up. My view, your view, B-roll view. You're looking at about 8 hours, 9 hours. You're looking at 12 hours.
12 hours for a 25-minute episode. We'll say that, but that's most of the videos.
Yeah, but it's getting easier. And this is where the planning comes into play.
People realise how much effort goes into, how much time goes into the editing that you do. Like, it's like, it's like, oh, it's a 20-minute video. It's not. It actually, from start to finish, it's each video's 10 to 12 hours from recording to editing. It is, and we're doing that 4 times a week.
Yeah.
It's we live and breathe it. We live and breathe it.
I know.
And hopefully people realise that we.
It's a lot of, but you see, we do it in a different way. We could edit. We could just do it like this.
We could just throw it out.
We could just throw it out, but
we don't want to do that.
I believe
you feel like you're watching a TV series.
Yeah, or production, or something that's, it's completely different to a playthrough.
Or just gameplay.
Yeah. More, I would say more of less of a gameplay, but it's more like
was blacking out and not knowing what was going on.
Yeah, I remember that, but I wanna try and achieve something that people can drift away in, instead of a gameplay and a person screaming at a thing and the chaos. The amount of stuff I've had to cut out because of chaos, and it's not
chaos
relevant.
Is who we are.
Yeah, but it's not relevant. Sometimes it's not relevant to. And we've had people say, "Why don't you do cuts and all of that?" But remember, I'm editing for a 20-minute episode. We've got 2 hours worth of stuff. It doesn't make it relevant. Yeah. It's like, and then once I've cut it out, I'm so focused on trying to make the video a little bit better. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me cut it over here. Let me cut all that stuff out. And yeah, that was Star Citizen. I think this first episode took me 11 hours to do. Mm-hmm. Put it all together and cut it in. Wake of the disaster, Jesus. Yeah, that was an interesting one. I couldn't figure anything out. I could not figure it out. I think I had to step away at this point. And I was like, no. I can't do it. No, stupid game. Can't fly it.
We're not moving.
No,
you're
not moving.
In space.
I'm not moving. Yeah, this is it. And then I realised that you had to use the drone or the middle mouse button to get it going. But it was an interesting game. I absolutely love this game. I think it's brilliant.
Mm-hmm. One of my favourites.
Yeah. And we bring it back. We'll continue with our Mercenary series.
We might need to scrap it.
Oh, no, you don't scrap it.
We might need to start fresh.
Well, no, we've been away bounty hunting.
It doesn't make us any better at the game because we haven't been on it and there's new things to do now.
We will do the bounty hunter and then give it up.
No.
I want to be a bounty.
And it's like really exciting new stuff.
Then we wait.
Well, no, I can't wait.
Then you bugger off and do that.
I will see you later. I'll see you
later.
Go
into the shed, mate.
I will go to the shed.
Go and play by yourself.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my Car-2 alien ship.
Yeah, that's most probably going to break up as soon as you get out of that space because you will just crash it.
No, I won't.
Yes.
No.
I have seen your driving.
Yeah.
On Scum. Yeah, I forgot you don't drive anyway. I don't drive.
Driving tomorrow in the schoolroom. Oh no, you're not.
Because I'm editing this. I'm having a line tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to bed now. Good
What?
night.
Oh, come
Getting
on.
a line tomorrow. You
Yes.
get a line every time you're on day off work. Who gets up and sort the kids' stuff out?
Me?
You
Yes,
liar!
you're such a
you
liar.
sit there and lie to my face.
I'm not lying to your face. Why would I lie to your face?
Unbelievable. There's nothing to do with Star
Look,
Citizen.
look, hey?
We're on about Star Citizen.
Yeah, but...
No. Looks a bit like Buzz Lightyear. Colours. Green and...
Yeah, that's what I went for.
Was it?
Yeah, you still have a Mustang on this.
I've still got a few ships on here.
I know. I wonder where your i300 went.
I know, I need to check.
You need to try and redeem it. You can't be losing that bad boy. Oh God, look at that map. Still remember that. And then we remember where we couldn't go to ArcCorp, and we were trying to find Area 18, and we were like, where do we go to buy ships? And we were like, everyone, guys, how do we sell our ship? Can we sell our ship online? We sounded like absolute idiots.
We were.
We had no clue.
Well, we didn't, but you know what? Everyone helped.
Yeah, I must admit, everyone helped. Area 18. Can we sell ships in game? No. Can we sell our first starter ship? No.
What? We were like, what?
No, what game's this? No, you have to buy it. Okay, let's go and have a look on the menu. Holy crap.
We don't have that much money.
No. And then you know, just lovely people just helped us, and you know, we're going to get back there. You remember when I fell out?
Do you remember when our ship got compounded because we flew too low?
No, this was it.
Was it here?
Yeah. I didn't know where to land. Remember, this is where we got to ArcCorp 13, and I was like, there's nowhere we can go. I have no clue. And then we got impounded here. I believe we did. We got properly impounded. Doesn't sound that great, does it?
Actually, it's called compounded.
Yeah.
Not impounded.
Impounded, yes. You impound. You impound, and your car goes to the compound. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this was it. I thought we wanted to land there. And then we realised, no, we can't. I think we drove a little bit further, and then pop, there we go. You were trying to open the vehicle. There we go.
Impounding.
Yeah, impounding. And then up. Hello, Madam. We didn't go to jail, though.
No.
I think they realised we were
avoided jail for a long time.
Yes, I remember when it was you who went to jail first, wasn't it?
I had no idea what was going on.
No. Oh, there we go. We had a criminal record. You're naked. Oh, let me check if my ship's there. How do I check my ship? There we go. No, this was one of our favourites. I absolutely pay fine. I remember that.
Crossing about it.
Yeah.
5,000.
Yeah, I don't have that. I've only got 13. Said I'll wait 14 minutes, and that's when we went shopping. Yeah. And then we did our shopping montage.
That was a couple of episodes.
Oh, that was. I absolutely love this game. And we had fruit. This was new for us, where we could pick up stuff.
And there's the bottle.
Yeah, empty the bottle. Cans. Yeah, and you couldn't open it. You couldn't drink without having a helmet on. That was incredible. Yeah, I remember when we were trying to get all these the medical supplies and everything like that, and finding the shops, and then realising how much money it really was. I'm sure we did the montage here. Yes, it was the montage.
Oh.
This was montage. The first one was a montage.
Oh, okay.
And this is when we first used like proper music, unlicensed music. Well, licensed music by Pixabay.
Yes, we were using Pixabay.
Yeah, we were using Pixabay.
No, we weren't.
Yes, we were on this one.
We switch.
No.
Because then we had to change the intro song. Do you not remember we had to change the intro song?
No, the intro song was Wondershare AI. And the stupid thing was what happened was I moved my Wondershare program.
You lost the song.
I lost the song because I transferred it over to another drive, and as I did that, I had to reinstall it, and then dumbass deleted it. But the rest of the songs were Pixabay, and that was a nightmare because all we had to do was license per song. So you had to download it, license it, your video would get updated, it would go onto YouTube, then you had to get all the licenses back do all the licensing, wait until the licenses came back to be free, to be monetized, and by the time that happened, it was 30 days, and the video was squashed in the algorithm, which was lovely. And now we use Epidemic Sounds.
No, we don't. They're not called Epidemic Sounds.
We don't use Epidemic Sounds.
For God's sake.
I'm going to rephrase that now. We use Artlist.
Artlist.
Artlist. It doesn't matter. They're both the same thing, really. Artlist. We use Artlist now. Love the music. Absolutely love the music. I wish I could spend a lot more time to get a catalogue of different music, but I'll do that. Oh, there's the old A1. Oh, I'm going to get so slated if I got that wrong. I'm sure that was an A1.
Oh, I've got no idea.
Crusader A1.
I don't know what any of the ships are really called.
You do know them. My course. Oh, look at that. Well,
I love that outro.
That outro was good.
All our thumbnails.
Yeah. Guys, that's us for the Jolcast. We'll obviously do a little bit longer the next time. We decided to do it off the cuff because our farming simulator hasn't updated yet, and it's playing up. Love the service. Love service. But yes, this will be going out Sunday. Sunday. Okay. Yes. If nothing else comes out. Yeah. But yes.
Thanks for listening to the Jolcast.
Yeah, and there's going to be minimal.
Subscribe.
Yeah, that's what we keep forgetting.
At the beginning of the videos.
Maybe I'll put that in the beginning of the video then.
Yeah.
Edit it in.
Yeah.
But guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll bring some more.
If you guys want it. Do you guys want more Jolcasts?
Do you guys want more Jolcasts? Let us know.
Comments below.
Yeah, well, Jesus Christ, you sound like...
a proper YouTuber. What am I about? Hi guys, welcome to my channel.
For God's sake. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. But yes, we will be doing a lot more podcasts. We want to do a little bit more. We're going to be looking at doing some other things on the channel. A little bit more of a quicker snips here, snips there.
Snips everywhere.
Snip, snip, snip. Sounds like I'm getting my hair cut by the Turkish barbers, man. Snip, 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 snip. I don't know. I haven't been to the barbers for ages.
Nor me.
No, me neither.
No, nor me.
Well, I hope you don't go to the barbers.
Hairdressers.
Yeah. What, you're going to go short back and sides, man?
Yes.
Just a little bit off the top. Guys, thanks so much.
Beep.
See you soon. And cut. Yeah, there we go, Madam Hour. So, if you like that video and want to see more of our lovely adventures, just hit that subscribe button. While you wait for our next video, there's a couple of playlists that you could watch. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button.